And once again, to the world, yes, it's the Bols podcast, that is, recording live and direct from Mighty Dread 215 crib.
The Carter.
You know what I'm saying? AKA the Carter. Sleeves the hustle all day long. My good brother next to me, Stop, the militant one, even though I'm questioning it right now, AKA brother Byron. You know what I'm saying? Of course, see Dread in the cuts doing what he doing. Ain't even the cuts, he right on the side, on his side of his fucking couch, as it should be. You know what I mean? Yep. And welcome to the Bols that are everywhere. And yeah, this week is episode 117, 117, entitled Yay, Uncle Shay, and FTJ. We'll get into that FTJ, what that mean. Fuck that job in the end. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hell of a week. A lot of freak shit going on from cats, our old heads and our contemporaries and shit. Like, you know, I guess we got to start where the week started at, because we'll lead up for the main event with Uncle. Because god damn, Skip, literally goddamn Skip. We'll start with someone who we try our best not to even mention his fucking, I want to say at this point, it's not coonery, it's fucking buffoonery. You know, Kanye West, somebody who at the end of the day, musically wise, up until like these last maybe 2 albums or something like that, I've always been a fan of and fucked with. Yeah. Crazy with whatever you got going on in your outside life, but that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? Married man or was and all that shit, whatever. It is my business when you want to make shit everyone's business, right, and make it public knowledge for everybody, and want to put shit out there. Like, you know, we didn't speak on when you was wilding, wearing a fucking Klansman outfit, you know what I'm saying, on the Paul Academics joint. We just tried to glaze over that shit because it was like more yay buffoonery. Fuck it. Get him out of here. He's trying to push an album or do something. You're just fucking wilding. But when now you want to push the album more and now talk about a track that you have on there called Cousins, all right, when you're talking about that for at least 6 years, because of you went from Playboy magazines, which was the biddies and titties, to your mom had the freaks and the, you know, the male parts, I guess, going on with her magazines and shit like that, basically. So you decided to act out these situations with your cousin that was younger than you, and I guess y'all was acting it out, but you kind of was the older one, so you kind of leading the shit, and it led to you giving your cousin knowledge for years. That's up until crazy. You was 14. All right? What
the fuck?
Now listen, with that being said, if that, at this point it is your truth, you said it, motherfucker. So with that being said, that could have been kept for therapy, like real shit that it need to be put into, not for the fucking world right now,
yo, babe. Like you just said, I don't know if I even believe it, because I feel like it might be true, might not, but I feel like he's suffering from the whole boy who cried wolf thing.
I can see
he's had so many provocative moments over the past couple years. Facts. You know what I mean? It's like, is he trolling? Is he just trying to garner attention?
He could
is this
be.
real?
So you don't want, so now as the you an elder statesman in this game, and you acting like, dare I say, a nigga from a couple years ago, Lil Nas X, with you trying to be shock value.
That's what it seems like. You know what I mean? Fuck? Like you said, the Klansmen, the Nazi stuff.
All this extra
all this other stuff. Now, I'm as a kid, I was giving my cousin head or performing oral sex on him. It's like, I don't know.
Yo, the man hasn't been right since his mom passed. You know what I mean? For real, for real. And he might be reaching out for some type of
And that's what I was going to say.
Like,
if this really is a cry for help, I feel bad because I don't take it seriously.
Right.
Because he's been so provocative before in the past, and it's just like, oh, like you said, we glaze it over. That's just Kanye being Kanye. That's just Ye being Ye. I can't even take it seriously anymore because there's always something else coming down the pipe. Like, you're like, all right, how you going to top the Klansman? How you gonna top being a Nazi? How you gonna top giving your cousin oral? He's gonna find a way to come out with something else that's gonna top this.
T-shirts with giving your cousin sloppy
Something,
toppy, like,
something, and
like,
he has to
fuck,
because
like, I'm saying, like,
unlike those other two events, I hate to say it like this, but Shannon's issues have kind of like overshadowed that right now.
Yeah,
like I feel like it's not getting as much attention as it would if it was a slower news cycle.
Yeah, man.
That's why we building up though. You get what I'm saying?
mean?
That's why we just kicking off. You the intro, nigga.
But he could. But see, the sad thing is that you've done so much wild and outlandish things that people don't. We don't know when to take you seriously.
No. Let me. Now these are my brothers, so these ain't their opinions. This is strictly Sleeves right now. Listen, it's to the point now where predominantly we don't give a fuck, Kanye. Go, I think, shout out to Cam and Mace and Stat, always it is what it is. They mentioned it earlier. Like, I think Cam kept it a beam saying, listen, at this point, like, niggas don't care, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't feel sorry for you. Like, you done been affluent for decades, all right? Which means you have the means to go get the help and everything you fucking need to get your shit in fucking order. If you wish to. All the close people that fucked with you, you have pushed them away. You have done that. All right? So that's meaning you saying the people that really love you, that's really trying to tell you, yo, you on some shit, let's go this way and get right. Nah, fuck y'all. Y'all know what y'all doing. Fuck y'all, I don't need y'all. So you want to push everybody away and then say everybody ain't fucking with you. No, my nigga. Look in the fucking mirror. It's you. Get your shit together. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck. I'm a fan of the music and all that shit, but at the end of the day, man to man, fuck out of here, dog. You're embarrassing your fucking children. We're all parents in here. And what the fuck we do matters, especially when we doing it in the eyes of the fucking public. The shit we saying, the shit we doing. I mean, how much hell are you giving your fucking kids right now in high schools and middle schools, whatever fucking schools they in right now, because they're the fucking blunt of the joke. Like, that shit coming in the phone, niggas is going, oh yay, what's up, North? Like, what the fuck is going on, dog? It's all types of easy fuckery shit going on, and you talking about Kim took your kids away. Nigga, she been need to take them kids away until you get your fucking mind right. Like, what are you doing in front of them,
And
dog?
It's crazy that you said all that,
like,
because,
come on, bro.
Like I said, I don't know if it's true or not, but then if you think about it, maybe he's been acting the way he's been acting because he's finding it hard to come to terms with the fact he molested his cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what I did. I was young. I was a kid myself, but this is what I did. I was the older cousin. I definitely sexually assaulted my younger cousin.
So he in his head and just decided I'm gonna capitalize and make a song about it.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna capitalize and make a song. I mean, that's what he's doing. But part of it is like maybe that's the reason why he's been so fucked up, so to speak. You know.
But then, dog, go get some help therapies privately, dog.
No.
Don't try to get some bread off
that's
some
the
shit.
Thing, though. But that's the thing, though. And you know from personal experience, you can't make an adult go get help. You know what I'm saying? That's something they got to be willing to do on their own. And if they're not really, you might be asking a lot for a person who's having some mental health issues to get help on their own. You know what I'm saying? They typically don't do that.
But if you ain't got nobody that you trust and you push them away to tell you that if everybody around you is yes men and just doing whatever the fuck you saying, then you're never going to get help. Like, you're not helping your fucking self. You're building an army of people that say yes and do whatever the fuck you want, and they're still hiding the fact that you fucked up in the head and you got things you need to face emotionally, and that's fine. The therapy is what I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but that's some shit that's really between you and somebody to psychoanalyze that shit, a third party that don't fucking know you and can just holler at you about that shit, dog. This is one of them things. At the end of the day, my number one fucking therapist is the Lord. You always talking this Sunday church and this, that, and the third. You ain't right with God right now, bro. Your relationship ain't right from that. That's as a man from the outside looking in, because you wouldn't even be thinking about none of this shit. If you always want to go back to biblical terms and this, that, and the third, you are the man of the house. You the father. How are you representing your fucking family right now, nigga? Like, that ain't it. So go back with that shit, nigga. Yeah, dog, I'm cool. Dog.
No,
pop,
you're
dog,
exactly
man.
right. Like, because it is definitely bigger than him. It's like, yo, this is I don't know what kind of terms him and Kim are on exactly per se. Whatever.
But it's bigger than that. It's your
The
children's,
kids, exactly.
Man.
It's like, come
kids,
on,
bro.
man. Like,
What the fuck is wrong with
what
you?
are you doing? Like, you can't be saying all this wild stuff.
And it seemed like all of it's like off the cuff, whatever. Like you said before this, he was said something about Jay-Z and Beyonce's youngest two kids, whatever. And then took that shit back,
my
man.
name, like that's a Will Smith moment for Hov. But he ain't gotta do it. You got people to do it. But like that's literally keep my name and my fucking kid's name out your.
But that goes
mouth.
back to even saying like you pushing away all the people that probably could have your back if you was going through some shit. You know what I mean? Like you just on some shit right now. Like.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be in his best interest just to, you need to leave, go away, like Chappelle did. Whatever it is, man, you just got to get out of America.
Go fuck with Russell Simmons over there where the fuck he at. And
Thailand,
and get your yoga on and do whatever the
man.
fuck you need to do, dog.
Like,
but yeah.
Get himself together, because
Dog, like real shit.
watching them fall apart right in front of your eyes. He's having like a meltdown almost, so to speak. And it's
not having he's been having it, and it's just getting progressively getting sad. It's not worse at this point. You done been across the line of this fuckery at this point and buffoonery. It's getting sadder. Like we still fuck with you at the end of the day, Kanye. But at the end of the day, when you real family, you gotta tell your family when you fucking up, dog. And you fucking up right now, and you need to bring that shit back on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. That's to reach back out to them people that really love you and can put you in that. You can do that, because I'm sure they really fuck with you, but you got to come and humble yourself and be able to come at motherfuckers like that. That's the other thing. You think he's so much of a genius. How can a nigga who ain't got no money like that be telling me what the fuck to do? Anything like that's your fucking problem, dog. A person is a person. Your wealth don't mean shit when it comes to the eyes of what the fuck you are as a man or woman, dickhead. Bars from sleeves, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas need to learn this shit, man. Like, god damn. But, Anyway, man, we wish you the fucking best. Stop talking that dumb shit. We don't want to hear it no fucking more.
Just go someplace, get yourself together,
dog,
man.
Yeah. Real talk.
You got enough money, man. You go buy a little island somewhere.
Yeah, nigga. Build out. You can build your own clinic. You know what I'm saying? Start that, man. You want to go out there and be out Wyoming with your own
He did the Sunday
clinic
service. Yeah, he can have his own mental health clinic type
dog,
deal.
whatever
man.
the fuck is going on. Like, but work on that shit, bro. Real talk. You know
For
what
your
I mean?
kids. Sheesh.
Literally, if not for you, for them. That's all we saying, bro. And now, you can, we don't got no like main event music we got in the background and nothing we could put on, man, for, you know what I'm saying? We should have had loaded up.
Let me know you wanted to do that. I mean,
should have had it loaded up, man. I choke you. You know what I'm saying? I choke you. I put a little black baby in you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
Gosh, man.
Oh yeah, because you know what?
Because
guess what? We gonna do something before do something. You understand what I'm talking about? Hey, my nigga, listen, if there was any other time when you about to be back in the hood fucking with you, this is it, you freak ass old head. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, Uncle Shay in the news. Hey, you understand what I'm talking about? And it ain't nobody talking about Shay was gay. No, he out here ravaging these young bitches. 25 stacks of cheek to cheek out this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Just as one joint, you know what I mean?
That we know of.
That we know of. You know
what I mean?
But I mean, like, all right, first off, how you feel about the age gap?
Well, first of all, let's give our viewers, I mean, they should know, but let's give them the background.
Yeah, what's going on,
if you didn't know, the good brother, Shannon, Uncle Shay Sharpe, has been a little bit under fire because he had a lot under fire. A $50 million, I think, lawsuit against him, sexual assault against him from some young 20-year-old Tinder, OnlyFans Tinder. And it shows that he, they tried to put some tape out conversation between them. He tried to settle out, it seems, from this with $10 million, but they didn't go for that. And now, basically, there's a 10-minute tape that he's talking about that, he got that they're going to use a 30-minute edit of, but Uncle Shay, I guess, got his own version of it or whatever like that. But from the sounds of it, that tape hit the TMZ at some point, because that's who be getting the shit first, you know what I'm saying? And it could definitely, the voice shit was already leading up to, whatever. Okay, like you said, you working for Disney. It's a kids channel. You know what I'm saying? Even though they let Pat McAfee curse like shit.
Ain't that crazy?
He ain't.
That's a different topic.
But that's different. He ain't out here verbally. You ain't verbally hearing him saying he choked bitches and put that black baby in you. All right, that's the thing right now. He ain't got nothing.
Whether that's they lingo, they talk to each other anyway. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, he said it and you heard it, and you could tell he was a little upset to some degree, but it wasn't like serious. You know what I'm saying?
And
he was like annoyed. You know what I mean? But
it wasn't nothing like he out here. It ain't nothing that you don't want.
When I see you, I'm gonna choke the shit out you. It wasn't like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, it treat you like back in the day because you used to be with Master and them, and I had to rabbit you.
But listen, the thing that
that could be part of their little kink.
That is a part of their
race play or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
No, this is what I don't get. As the elder statesman, right? Shannon Sharpe,
right?
NFL Hall of Famer, superstar. He's had women around him. He's had all types of gold diggers, prostitutes around him for a very long time.
Right.
His game should be tight.
You would think.
So how do you get involved with a 20-year-old OnlyFans and you 54? Because hold on, first red flag is she do OnlyFans.
Money don't unlame you, dog.
But I'm just saying, after all these, look, how you get involved with a 20-year-old OnlyFans person? You got to know from the jump. She's in it for money or clout.
Right.
So she's not leaving that relationship without some bread or without some fame.
Right. So let me partake, man. See, this is why
you don't think he should know about it at 54 years old?
He's 56, I think.
50, excuse me.
Yeah,
at 56.
You should know the game by now.
No, because he grew up. Because I'm about to break it the fuck down for you.
Break it down, sleeves.
So, grew up country bumpkin his whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Probably during that era was told, black, he look at you, you're black, you're ugly. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got the muscles, came out, playing football, now he balling. And where he was balling at, he probably was busting down some sisters. But after he got to that league and he was out there in Denver, he got that snow effect, all right, early on in the game. So it's been a Snow Bunny probably festival for light years. So he done probably put a lot of other joints. He probably deal with them here and there. But if he can't work what he normally work on the bunnies with the other sisters, the Latins, this, that, and the third, he ain't really fucking with them. So walk with me.
Okay, I'm
with
trying
that
to walk.
Being
I'm trying to walk. Go ahead.
You get older, this, that, and the third. You don't want to. My fault. You don't want to deal with. I'm like really talking to my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Holler at you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really want to be hollering at. That's how a lot of these old heads don't want to be hollering especially as they get more older and still got bank. They don't be wanting to deal with chicks they age or a little bit younger than them. They be trying to go control and have everything because that's what it is.
Well,
and
unfortunately, he ain't controlling shit with this John. That's I guess that's Styles' point.
He obviously was until a point. You get what I'm saying? Because it had to lead up to this for them to even be this. You know what I mean?
See, what I'm saying is that I understand some of the points you're making. But for me, honestly, yeah, we know Shannon came up from the bottom. They had the house with no plumbing and they had to go take their shits out now.
Used to being around bitches.
But what I'm saying is that, but I disagree because Shannon Sharpe is 56. Hold on.
Right,
Shannon Sharpe is 56 years old.
Right.
He been in the league since he was in his 20s. He has been rich longer than he was poor at this point in his life. He has been famous. He has been a successful athlete longer than he hasn't.
Right.
So he's had groupies and all types of women around him, gorgeous,
nigga.
longer than he hasn't.
Right,
so he should know better at this point. I feel like,
you would think, but no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You would think,
so I'm like, listen, all right, you want to do the OnlyFans chick? Make it a one and done.
Yeah.
Y'all can't have no kind of relationship.
Yeah, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Fall in love with these.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing?
If you're gonna be an old trick, be an old trick and just trick and just keep the next one to the next one to the next.
Yeah,
one.
but you building up a relationship.
Little lame. No, I mean, businesses on OnlyFans, like, you know what I'm saying? That you, which you could pull and ain't even about nothing. You get what I'm saying?
But you want to get with the 19, 20-year-old one and have some kind of relationship with this person,
and then fall in love with it,
and then think that she's not going to be angry or pissed at you at some point because she know good and goddamn well you're not gonna settle down with her. You're just doing your thing with her.
And she probably don't want to settle down with him.
No, like I said, she gonna if she leave, she leaving with something.
Yeah,
she gonna take some. She gonna leave with fame, or she gonna leave with some money.
4 years from 60, man. You talking about
right now? She got the fame. She's got the fame because now you know who she is, which is great for her OnlyFans channel.
Right.
Now the question is that how is this lawsuit going to play out? She going to get some money. She going to get some money because I don't think this is going to go to trial. But he's going to have to bump up whatever he was offering her.
He already tried to sell off for like $10 million.
He walked because now he's losing money. Now I just lost the ESPN check for right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm walking away until what do you say? Preseason
NFL
starts.
preseason.
You know what I mean? So, and that's just what he's saying right now.
That's a few months.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
but that's kind of. I mean, basketball
is
is definitely this is the time between now and June. But after June, it's kind of light work. So
listen, if you
but you on ESPN, you talk
want
about
that
everything.
But hold on. I'm Shan. You my lawyer. Right now, you're going to be like, yo, Shan, listen, for real, football career is over. And as far as doing things outside of football, this podcast is like the hottest shit, right?
And
you really, for real, you just starting to bubble.
Yeah.
So we want to do whatever it takes to make this shit go away because we need your image to be pristine right now. And right now, you some old freak, old head dude dating chicks his granddaughter age or whatever, and you in a race play. Like, that's not a good look for you, Shannon. That's not a good look right now, dog.
It's awful.
This is terrible. You about to be the butt of everybody's jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For a little bit for a while, but motherfuckers still fuck with Unc. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but now it's like,
we
oh,
got
come
nothing
on,
but love for Unc,
man.
and we hope that this wannabe shakedown, that's what it is that she trying to do, gets the fuck out of here, he beats that and it goes away, of course. But like they was showing the clips when Monique was hollering at him on an interview or whatever like that. Like, it don't necessarily gotta be necessarily your age, but listen, you 56, you can fuck with them ladies in their 40s, and you straight, bruh.
But
like,
listen,
you know
like I said, but listen,
like 30.
No, she said 35, 25. No, but I disagree. He could do somebody 35.
Yeah, no.
I feel like he could do 35. That's cool. You know what I mean? But once that age gap start getting 25, 20 years, and you know what I mean? Like, you can't have no relationship with that. I'm not saying it's impossible because it do work for somebody. If you're going to get you one of them chicks, you better do like Belichick and get you somebody who's young and knows how to stay quiet.
Yeah, because
I mean, think about back in the day.
She like 24 or something like that. And he's like 70 something. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think it's close to a 20-year age difference on the actors. Who is it? The OG Michael Douglas and like Catherine Zeta-Jones, but he grabbed her when he, you know what I'm saying, on some like she might have been.
So it's doable, but you can't do it with the OnlyFans girl who's already out for fame and
ain't fucking
you
with
can't
you.
You can't do it with that.
What I'm saying is though, like those other two couples you talked about just now, whatever. They in a relationship. You know what I mean? I don't think Uncle Shane wants to be in a relationship. He just want to be an old trick. I think that's what it is.
I think part of the reasons why she was upset, or they were saying, is that there was like infidelity. Well, not infidelity, but I guess she thought they had some kind of relationship, and he was out doing his own thing anyway.
Trying to be married to nobody, trying to just do his thing. He got bread.
He's been doing it so long.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I'll pay a bitch to not to stay, but to leave. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, he falling in love. He fucking the game up.
Or I mean, I can't even say he.
Like, yo,
maybe, I don't know.
You getting lined up though. Either way, you get it.
You got to know that at some point.
Like that's where I agree with you when we was going.
You think she's gonna be satisfied with luxury bags and vacation, Shannon? When you got all this bread coming,
she lining you up. The fact that you got conversations that's taped, you wasn't taping them shits,
right?
You get what I'm saying? Right. She lining you up, taping them, and then
choke me.
If
I don't want to get choked,
right?
This isn't a good look, Shannon.
He should know better than that. Go ahead. He should know better than that.
What I'm saying.
I'm talking to you, right?
This is what I'm talking about. And then on top of that, you get lined up. So we keep hearing about this tape. So who decided to make a tape and bruh, and you, let me do my shit again. All right. You in 2025, my guy, can't be you in front of the camera all the time to know better, to be doing shit in front of the camera, off camera with your freak shit. Like, no, unless that's your wife, or like you said, if you got a wife, that's your girl, you live in, okay. That's something different. But these little fillets you busting down.
We know way too much about his sex life.
Like,
we found out way too much
in
like the past couple months. Like, dog, what's going on?
The first time it was like, you know, trying to get the trolls off his back, as far as, you know, they always said that, you know, little sugar and sink, whatever. So right now a sex tape audio comes out. Okay, maybe get some
we know
cheeks,
this much. This wasn't Michelle.
No.
Michelle certainly wasn't going to be the one, you know what I'm saying, doing none of this shit. She wasn't going to be doing no yapping. She was quiet.
Michelle was
listening.
35. She probably was going to make him a plate or something after it was over, you know?
Rub his back and shit.
Yeah,
man.
right. Crack them feet.
Young bitch about to go do a TikTok after she bust your ass down and shit.
Right.
Yeah,
and that's it. And be like, yeah, so look at him. You know what I'm saying?
That's
this is how I'm leaving him.
But that's at the same time too. We was talking about Ye and the people around him. You know, some of Shannon's homies knew he was having a relationship with this chick. Yeah. Somebody should be like, yo, Shannon. This is the third time I done seen y'all out together or something like that. Like, what's going on, man? Like,
he might have not told him to stop fucking with them.
I don't even care if they were.
I'm fine, but I you know.
But wait, do you know what's crazy? Like, we're sitting there talking about it, and it's just dawning on me.
What?
She can't even drink.
Yeah.
He drinks?
No. She's 20.
Oh, she.
I mean, that doesn't listen.
That's how young. You know what I'm saying?
She can't drink in public. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that's. I'm saying that's
you know some shit I put in top.
But you know what I'm saying? She's that young.
Yeah, and I feel you. Somebody
like she's that young. Like y'all can't even go out and have. Well, I mean, if you were Shan, yeah. But like for real, like come on, Shan, that is way too young. Like what facts. I mean, I think it's too young. I know there's probably some people who might disagree, but nah. She's an adult. I get it. Yeah, two consenting adults. But
I sit here
she's
at 45
too young, man.
and tell you absolutely fucking not. I remember years ago on the episode we talked about like what age it was, and I think around that time I might have been 40 or something. I was like, man, I could probably do 23 and up, nigga. No, like I ain't looking for shit now anyway. I'm cool, but if it was on that type time, nigga, no, it's like a 30 piece. You know, like at this point, like you get what I'm saying? I ain't want no.
And a 30 piece even might have you think like, do I feel like it? You know what I mean?
But 20, and supposedly he met her when she was 19. And that is kind of creepy.
That is definitely kind of creepy, dog. Like, what are you waiting? Like you waiting, messing with a chick that's. I mean, I'm pretty sure he has children already. I don't know, but
the
definitely
girls look
younger
so
than
good, but their brains are not ready.
They don't know.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you're supposed to talk to a woman, nigga. Like you fucking around with these little, they little youngins fresh out. She fresh out of high school, dog. Like you know what I mean? Like a year removed and such. Now what? She 20 now, so it's a couple. But this like early college or figuring out. I guess her figuring out was fucking OnlyFans. So if that's her
but at the same time, she might not be too dumb. Whatever, cause like you said, she's lining him up. You know what I mean? She know what she's doing.
She is going to get a payday out of this.
I'm not saying she dumb on that time. I'm talking about like it reflects back to Unc. Like bro, like you said, how you even let yourself get
she got it. Because look, even if they go to trial and he can prove all the allegations to be false, she's not going to suffer any consequences for alleging that he raped her. Right? Even if they could manage to prove that there's absolutely no possibility that a rape happened, which is impossible. Well, but if they could prove that,
they've already said it was consensual.
She's not going to. There's no consequences for her. She's famous now because now we know who she is and we know she has an OnlyFans. Right. So people are going to go to subscribe to her. He's already talking about her body.
Just to be curious.
So people are going to go and subscribe to her OnlyFans. Yeah, you know. So she going
balls and shit. Going to be lining the fuck up.
Her stock going up.
Her stock is already going up. She's already winning. If she gets some bread out of it, it's a bonus.
Right.
It's a bonus. And I think she will get some. She'll probably get more than the 10 million. Maybe they'll work some now, 15, 20, for you to fade into the background.
Damn,
you know,
had to
wait for the next news cycle to come in and Kanye's back on top. Ain't nobody worried about Shannon. You know?
I mean, it's just, listen, man.
You got to be more careful when he's right there, right now. Like, not now, Shan. Like, your shit got to be tight.
Yeah, you can't have nothing out there lingering like that, man. And if anything, this got to be the moment to show him that, bruh, you got to really think about every move.
You got a lot riding on you. You willing to throw it all away
for some poontang?
You gonna throw it all away
for that young? But listen, dig this, and we all can attest to this. Everybody somehow, some way don't mean to, but got a vice.
Yo, everybody got a vice.
And guess what? His vice might be the young bitches.
The young white bitches.
the young snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got a young snow bunny. You know what I mean? He got to go away to get himself situated from the young bunnies. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Like, he going to throw it, but he going to risk it all for that.
Yeah, and I hope not.
Crazy, man.
I hope not.
I hope not.
Crazy.
Like,
hope it comes back and this goes away, whatever. But like, just as he's about to make some real bread and get on top and be bubbling, this type of shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, if he really wants it all like that, like just make an arrangement with somebody where you can just cut them checks. Like, you know what it is.
They sign
some documents.
Right.
And NDA.
Like, you're going to go out. I'm going to take you out. You're going to be mine.
Sign this NDA. And that's that.
Or that's right. That's it. He should have been smart having bitches sign them joints from the rip.
Like,
you know
celebrities been doing this shit.
Like,
so like, you've been around them that do it. So you ain't picking up the game and you ain't adding
especially when you doing this type of shit. You know what I mean?
Dog.
That's
they plotting on you.
So you can always break out the documents. You knew what it was.
That's bad on Shan's part right now. He should have been more prepared and shit.
And he around the people and been around different type of celebrities and athletes and all like that to see how that shit goes.
That's what I'm saying. He been around since the 90s.
In them type of parties and all that shit. So yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Listen, we fuck with you, but you gotta tighten up.
You gotta tighten up.
You gotta tighten up.
Tighten up.
You and Ye need to go away, man.
You and Ye need to go away.
Absolutely, man.
That island.
And we're gonna probably end him off with what motherfuckers is wondering: what the hell is FTJ? And it's not nobody named TJ. The letters are actually for fuck that job. All right. And I want to say this is a moment to people out there that have been in situations in employment where the company really doesn't do what they say and they don't really give a fuck about you. And you're doing your best to try to get the fuck up on out of there. And finally, your hard work comes through and the Lord blesses you. Shout out to Black Jesus. And you can leave on your own terms. You understand what I'm saying? Because when they try to put the press on you, it's beautiful to just say, FTJ. Fuck that job. You know what I mean? You don't say it to them in front of them, but it's how you go about the things. When they say they could possibly terminate you, you say, hey, no, I want to resign. you don't even have to do any of that.
You ain't got to walk me out.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I freely want to get the fuck up on out of here, Jack. Shout out to the folks out, Matt, and, work with. If you know about this, John, we never going to name companies. We not disrespectful, nothing like that. It's just about the experience. But with that being said, yeah, fuck that job. You crazy, man. Like, motherfuckers promise me, make false promises, cap you up, you know what I'm saying? All that crazy shit.
It's over now.
You know what I'm saying?
It's over now.
But it's cool, man. Shout out, blessings to everyone on that. But I want to say to the people out there, don't be afraid to say F that fucking job. You don't just leave, have your shit set up, and leave how you want to fucking. You understand? They don't value you. Get the fuck up on out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's how we feel on episode 117. Yay, Uncle Shay, and FTJ. Brought to you by the Bols, of course. Podcast, that is, YouTube, subscribe. The gram, the book, TikTok.
Check us out, man.
You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. Check us out. We doing what we doing. Leave the comments. More in store for y'all as always. Sleeves the hustler all day long. My good brother Staff, the militant one, a.k.a. brother Byron. Mighty Dread, 215th, in his own crib, the Carter. And as we always do, live and direct. Catch us on the flip side with episode 118. Peace.